Good morning, YouTubers. Here's your zip code freak, Matt Shaini in the 92805 zip code in Southern California. And our virtual journey today takes us to the south, southern part of the United States. What did the Sudoku puzzle say today or last week or whenever I did this thing? That's correct. 27925 zip code in the state of North Carolina. Columbia, North Carolina. And there are those of you out there, I'm sure, that remember growing up, memorizing all the capitals of the states, to know that there's a Columbia in South Carolina. The two places almost couldn't be more different. Columbia, South Carolina, is that state's capital and second largest city, at about 138,000 people, and it's in the Piedmont foothills of South Carolina, or right at the foot of them anyway. Columbia, North Carolina, is the county seat of the least populous county in the state of North Carolina. There are, in Tyrrell County, where Columbia is, there are 3,558 people as of the last estimate. The 27925 zip code takes up 3,117 of those, and that's almost 90%. Actually, it is about 90% of the population of the county. 610 people call Columbia home officially, and there are the remainder scattered around the 241.6 miles that this zip code obtains in. Columbia and Tyrrell County in general is called Nature's Buffer Zone, and is also the reason why the area is very lightly populated. Essentially, it's in the middle of a big swamp. Columbia is 45 miles west of the Outer Banks of North Carolina. There's a little strand off the main coast of islands, if you will, barrier islands, and that's the Outer Banks. And Columbia is very close to the Intracoastal Waterway as well. So the water and the land interplay in such a way as to make it very interesting, which is why it's a swamp. People avoided this place in the past, generally because of stuff like malaria, wildlife that would attack them, that is. Difficulty in growing anything here because of salt water getting in with the land. Some of the dangers inherent in that, like quicksand and such. And also, during hurricane season, getting buffeted by one of those. The area has taken somewhat of a move up in the world because people are interested in second homes here, because we're crazy, like most Americans, about some of us about stuff like this. And they're willing to risk a major hurricane to have a home pretty close to the Intracoastal Waterway so they can boat and do whatever else. That this place has gotten a lot more people in it from other places to help that burgeoning tourist industry. Columbia, North Carolina is essentially, there are a few sprinklings of Hispanics and Asians here, but it's largely a little over half white and almost as much black. So the typical rural southern diversity, if you will. So that's the 27925 for you as an introduction. I don't mean for these little videos of mine to be the end-all, be-all, say-all on the subject, in as much as a lot of these places I've never been to, and all I can do is just offer a very, very general overview. You guys really make the show happen as far as advice and comments, and I welcome them. I pray that you comment, liking it or you don't. And any suggestions, feel free to give them. Hit subscribe so you can see more of these. And until the next video, take care.